Life is not a problem to be solved, but a mystery to be lived. Instead of constantly seeking definitive answers, we should embrace the mysteries of life and savor the journey of exploration and discovery. To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. To not dare is to lose oneself. Take risks, step outside your comfort zones. By daring to try new things, we might stumble temporarily, but it's better than staying stagnant and losing touch with our true selves.
Face the truth, even if it is bitter. Confronting reality, even when it's uncomfortable, is crucial for personal growth. Avoiding truths might provide temporary relief, but it ultimately prevents us from addressing issues and evolving as individuals. Purity of heart is to will one thing. Focus and clarity in our intentions, having a single pure purpose, can guide us through life's complexities and keep us aligned with our core values. The greatest danger to human beings is not death, but an unexamined life. Reflect on our actions, beliefs, and motivations. Failing to question our choices and leading an unexamined life can warrant a lack of self-awareness and fulfillment. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. We often gain insight into our experiences in hindsight. While we can't predict the future, we must continue moving forward, learning from the past while embracing the unknown. Anxiety is the dizziness of freedom. Although freedom is a gift, it can also be overwhelming. Choices and possibilities can create anxiety, but it's crucial to navigate this unease in order to fully embrace our freedom. Do not forget to love yourself. Put emphasis on self-compassion and self-acceptance. Loving yourself forms the foundation for healthy relationships and a fulfilling life. Faith sees best in the dark. During difficult times, faith becomes more meaningful. Trusting in something greater than ourselves can provide solace and hope when faced with uncertainty. To love another person is to see the face of God. There's a profound connection between love and spirituality. Loving others allows us to glimpse the divine in the shared human experience. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Be authentic. In a world that often pressures us to conform, being true to oneself is a remarkable achievement. The highest and most beautiful things in life are not to be heard about, nor read about, nor seen, but, if one will, are to be lived. True beauty and significance lie in experiencing life firsthand, beyond mere descriptions or observations. The door to happiness opens outward. True happiness comes from our interactions with the world and our connections with others. It's a result of engaging with life, not solely seeking personal gain. Don't forget to enjoy the journey, even if the destination seems distant. The path we take is as important as the destination. It's essential to find joy in the process, even when the end goal seems far off. Boredom is the root of all evil, the despairing refusal to be oneself. Boredom is a dangerous state, indicating a disconnect from our true selves. Embracing our interests and passions prevents us from falling into this existential trap. The more a person limits himself, the more resourceful he becomes. Constraints can lead to creativity. When faced with limitations, we're compelled to find innovative solutions and tap into our innate resourcefulness. Live forward, but understand backward. It's important to keep moving forward in life while also reflecting on past experiences to gain insight and wisdom for the journey ahead. Life is a journey that must be traveled no matter how bad the roads and accommodations. Life's challenges are inevitable, but they're a part of the journey. We must navigate the rough patches and appreciate the lessons they bring. Prayer does not change God, but it changes him who prays. Prayer can transform the person offering it by fostering introspection, mindfulness, and a sense of connection to something greater than oneself. To love is to risk not being loved in return. To hope is to risk pain. To try is to risk failure, but risks must be taken because the greatest hazard in life is to risk nothing. Embrace vulnerability and taking risks in relationships and pursuits, as avoiding risk leads to a life devoid of growth and passion. Believe in yourself and what you feel inside.
Trusting your own instincts and feelings is a cornerstone of self-confidence and authenticity. The present is the only reality, the future is a hope, and the past is a memory. Live in the present moment as it's the only time that truly exists. Comparing oneself with others is a path to misery. Focusing on our own journey rather than constantly measuring ourselves against others is essential for personal contentment. The individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe. If you try it, you will be lonely often and sometimes frightened. But no price is too high to pay for the privilege of owning yourself. Embracing individuality might bring moments of loneliness and fear, but the reward is the authenticity and self-ownership that come with it. Life is not about finding yourself, but about creating yourself. Instead of searching for a predefined identity, we have the power to shape and develop ourselves through our choices and actions. Be patient with yourself. Self-growth is tender, it's holy ground, there's no greater investment. Self-improvement takes time and patience. Treating your personal growth with care and reverence is vital for lasting transformation. The function of prayer is not to influence God, but rather to change the nature of the one who prays. Prayer serves as a means of self-reflection and inner transformation, fostering a deeper connection to our inner selves and the divine. Live passionately even if it means risking rejection and heartache. Embrace life with passion even if it means experiencing pain or rejection. The richness of experience outweighs the potential for discomfort. To will is to select a goal, determine a course of action that leads to it, and hold to that action till the goal is reached. The key is will. Never underestimate the power of determination and will in achieving our goals. It's not enough to merely wish. We must actively commit to our aspirations. The truth is a trap. You cannot get it without it getting you. You cannot get the truth by capturing it, only by its capturing you. This is the paradox of truth-seeking. The pursuit of truth is transformative and requires us to be open to its impact on our understanding. Life has its own hidden forces which you can only discover by living. There are aspects of life that can only be understood through direct experience. Engaging with life's challenges and opportunities reveals its hidden dynamics. To cheat oneself out of love is the most terrible deception. It is an eternal loss for which there is no reparation either in time or in eternity. It's important to embrace love and connection. Avoiding love not only hurts us in the present but has lasting consequences. Once you label me, you negate me. There's danger of reducing complex individuals to simple labels. Labels limit our understanding and fail to capture the full essence of a person. In addition to my other numerous acquaintances, I have one more intimate confidant. My depression is the most faithful mistress I have known. No wonder then that I return the love. The greatest proof of our culture is our ability to work cheerfully with others. True cultural advancement is demonstrated when individuals can collaborate harmoniously, displaying mutual respect and enthusiasm for collective progress. Don't forget that everything you deal with is only one thing and nothing else. By giving our full attention to one task or experience, we can derive greater depth and meaning from it. To recognize one's own insanity is, of course, the arising of sanity, the beginning of healing and repair. Acknowledging our flaws and limitations is the first step towards personal growth and well-being. Self-awareness is a crucial aspect of maintaining our mental health. People demand freedom of speech as a compensation for the freedom of thought which they seldom use. Sometimes people tend to demand certain freedoms without fully exercising the responsibilities that come with them. The most painful state of being is remembering the future, particularly the one you'll never have. Pain of unfulfilled dreams and missed opportunities is truly soul-destroying. Dwelling on an imagined future that will never materialize is demoralizing. Take away paradox from the thinker and you have a professor. Value the role of paradox in philosophical thinking. Removing paradoxes from thought can result in superficial and uninspired scholarship. To become what one is, one must not have the faintest notion of what one is. The journey of self-discovery often involves shedding preconceived notions and allowing oneself to evolve without being constrained by preconceptions. The self-assured believer is a greater sinner in the eyes of God than the troubled disbeliever. Challenge the idea that unwavering certainty is a virtue. True faith involves wrestling with doubt and questioning,